Have you heard about Crunker.io? It isn't anymore. You can play it, but it's not the same. Crunker.io was a browser shooter game where you could literally just find a link, enter the lobby, and play a shooter game. It was that easy. No queue time, no nothing. And at its peak, it was 30k, 20k, 10k players online. Now it's hovering like 300 players, 1000 players. And it gets you thinking, who is actually in the game right now? It's mostly bots and people who are very, very bored. If you have any other IO games that you used to play or used to love and now they're kinda dead, comment them below, to be honest. On the topic of games that are dying, let's talk about Clash Royale. Have you played Clash Royale recently? Most people, at least I think so, most people, I'm pretty sure, are like at the top of the ladder, or like close to it. I think the players who actually play Clash Royale way too much, or I think the players who play Clash Royale, or the majority of playtime, is in the top of the ladder. I think it's actually a very few people who are at the bottom, like actually new players at the middle of the ladder. Most people just try to get to the top of the ladder, which is kind of the point of the game. But with level 16, heroes, evolutions, champions, it just gets kind of unfair. And the thing is, you can't play ranked if you don't enter the top of the ladder. So there's always a push to go all the way there. And it's pretty weird. You need level 16 cards to enter ranked, and then in ranked you play level 11 cards, then 12, then 13, then 14. It's weird that it's weird that you need to have a high level of cards, and then they cap it again when they wanna stay competitive. Have you ever played a game of League of Legends? Crazy idea, right? You have, let's say, 30 kills, 5 deaths, 30 assists, and you just look at it and think, you know, it wasn't a team diff. It was you. You were the guy who was supposed to carry and just threw the game. It could be a simple ult that you missed, or a simple ability that you dived in the enemies. It could have been a simple ability that you used at the wrong time. Think about diving into 5 enemies because you're the carry, and then you die and your team doesn't have any resources to do anything about it, so they just lose. What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the... Oh, okay. What do we do with people who should carry and just let us down? I really want to mention Dr. Stone. If you don't know, Dr. Stone is an anime where there is this teenager who gets revived in the stone world, and for some reason he's just the smartest. For some reason he's just the smartest chemistry student ever, and he just knows all the chemistry. So he just revives everyone in the stone world. He's the smartest chemistry student ever, and somehow everyone is petrified, turned to stone, and he finds the cure to it. He revives everyone, And then he pretty much builds society from the ground up. And of course, there is problems, hurdles, enemies, villains, blah blah blah. But that also got me thinking, when he revives everyone and everyone is back to the world, doesn't it just take one group of haters to crucify him? Think about it. Think about Jesus, right? It only took, no matter how much good he did, it only took one group of haters to end him and for him to be banished from this world and for us to never see him again. Topic change. Did you play the new Overwatch 3? I mean Overwatch 1 again, because in 2016 they were Overwatch 1, and in 2022 they were Overwatch 2, and now in 2026 they removed the 2 again, and now they're just Overwatch. I recently played a game of Overwatch. A couple of games actually. And it was very weird. I got placed in like gold, platinum stuff. But the games were never really fair. I was either 40 kills and 0 deaths, or barely existing in the game because I was placed against the top 500 in an old season. The matchmaker is very confused. I even played the 6 vs 6 queue, where it actually just doesn't care what rank you are. So I was the highest rank in the lobby. It actually just doesn't care what rank you are. So I was placed in a 6v6. So I was placed in a 6v6 queue where we both had a bronze, a platinum, and a diamond player in the same lobby. If you don't understand the difference, it's like having one of the worst player and one of the best player in the same lobby. For no reason than just to fill the queue. And of course the queue time was not bad, it was like 1 minute, 2 minutes, but it just doesn't make sense. In the same rank, you can have issues with balancing. So you just choose to put people 30 ranks away from each other. You choose to put people 30 divisions away from each other in the same game. And you know, we just expect them to clap hands and jerk each other off or something. Well,